Welcome back, future medicos. Today MCC has released a combined schedule for the state counseling as well as MCC All India counseling. Now this schedule can be downloaded from MCC website. Right now you can see that schedule which I have displayed, which shows, you can see here, All India quota, deemed plus Central Institute, and then state counseling. Okay, so it shows central counseling plus state counseling, the dates for central counseling and the dates for state counseling, and how they are overlapping and interacting with each other. We can see from this schedule. MCC has also released a very detailed schedule for the All India counseling. So that also is available on the MCC website. You can go and download that. So today in this video, I'm not going to talk about this detailed schedule about MCC. We will discuss about it in a subsequent video. But what I'm going to focus today is we are going to look at how the central counseling and state counseling has to happen hand in hand, how they are going to coordinate with each other, and how as a student you should plan your admission if you are interested in both central counseling as well as state counseling, right? So the dates are available here. You can see here in a very detailed manner: first round of counseling, second round of counseling, mop-up round, and finally stray vacancy round, right? Even though this is very clearly given, but let us visualize it in a slightly different way so that it makes even more sense to understand how this counseling is overlapping with each other. So what I have done is I have created an Excel spreadsheet based on the dates given in the MCC combined schedule. Now, as you can see, October 11th, you can see here that the MCC round 1 is starting, right? October 11th is when the registration for MCC counseling, that is All India counseling round 1, is going to start. So from 11th to 21st, we are going to have the registration, we are going to have the choice filling, and then finally we are also going to have the processing by MCC, and the result will be finally published on 21st October, right? That's what I have shown in a dark brown color in this sheet. MCC round 1, the results will be out by 21st October 2022, and then 7 days will be given for you to join the college. That is from 22nd October to 28th October. So exactly 7 days will be available for you to join the college. So on 21st October, if you know the results, you should be able to download the allotment letter on 22nd. And from 22nd to 28th, you have exactly 1 week during which you need to go to the college, submit your original documents, pay the fees, and complete the admission formalities. Now, if you look at the state round 1, even before MCC round 1 completes, state round 1 is supposed to start. State round 1 is expected to start on 17th October, and then is expected to go on until 28th October. So 17th to 28th October, state counseling round 1 is expected to happen. And if you see closely, the last date for joining MCC round 1 and the completion of state round 1 is exactly the same, right? So ideally, what is this? In case if I want to wait for state round 1 results without joining MCC round 1, ideally it should be possible, okay? If the state exactly follows this schedule, it is possible that you may be able to wait without joining MCC round 1 college, wait for state round 1 results, and then you decide whether to join MCC round 1 or state round 1, right? Ideally, I'm saying ideally, because most of the states will not be able to follow these states. Few states, yes, they will follow, few states will not follow. For example, states, particularly states who are splitting government counseling and management counseling, they all will not be able to follow this. They may follow this schedule for state quota seats, that is government quota seats, but for management quota seats, they may not be able to follow this. For example, Tamil Nadu, they have many counseling within one round. For example, in state round 1, they will have counseling for special categories, right? They call it ex-servicemen, sportsperson, persons with disabilities. They conduct a separate counseling. They have a counseling for government school students. There is a reservation for government school students. They have a counseling for that. Then they have general government quota counseling. Then following that, they will conduct NRI counseling. Following that, they will conduct management quota counseling. So all these counseling completing within 10 days is reasonably difficult. I don't think they will do that. So in some states it may be fine. You may be able to wait to decide between state round 1 and MCC round 1, but in some states it may not be possible. Okay, so this state counseling schedule is only a rough guideline. Many states will not follow exactly. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's assume that everything is perfect. So we will look at the schedule based on what MCC has given. Now the joining date, if you get a seat in state round 1, then you can join from 29th October to 4th November. 7 days again allowed for state counseling. Now at the same time, even before your deadline for joining state counseling, MCC round 2 starts. That is from 2nd November, the registration will start for MCC round 2. And it will go on until 11th November. That is on 11th November, you will have the results of MCC round 2. And once again, you will have 7 days. That is from 12th November to 18th November to join the college. At the same time, the state round 2 is expected to start on 7th November and complete by 18th November. Once again, you can see the last date of joining MCC round 2 and the completion of state round 2 or result publication is almost tried to be synchronized. Okay, but we don't know, right? Whether it will be exactly synchronized in a real time, we don't know, but at least on paper they are synchronized. And the biggest problem is only 3 days is given for state round 2 candidates to join the college, which again is not fair. While MCC takes 7 days for joining, it gives state only 3 days to join the colleges. I don't know why they are doing this, but this is what is shown in the schedule. Now, while MCC round 2 and state round 2 is happening, you can see here the date, the diamond I have shown. This is the date when the academic session is supposed to start. That is 15th November is when the college is supposed to open and start the academic session for 2022-23. Now, many of you may ask, sir, I might not have joined the college. Only round 1 is complete. How can they start the college, right? Is it practical? Is it possible? How can they start, right? There are so many counseling happening after that. I may be joining in round 2. I may be joining in mop-up round. I may be joining in stray vacancy round. If I join in stray vacancy round, I will lose 1 month of classes. Yes, whatever you are saying is right, but nothing is going to change, right? This is very common. This is very common in any kind of admission you see. Generally, the classes start before all the admissions are complete. So they won't wait for all the admissions to complete to start the college. So the college is expected to start on 15th November. Typically, all government colleges will start on 15th November. Generally, deemed universities may not start on 15th November because they may not have enough candidates. So generally, they delay a little bit, but government colleges will start on 15th November. Okay, or officially NMC has notified colleges to start on 15th November. Keep that in mind. Don't break your head in case if you don't get the admission before 15th November. It's not something you need to worry about. Nothing you will lose, right? There may be few lessons you may lose, but you can always pick up that. Don't worry too much. Now that's state round 2. Then MCC mop-up round is expected to start on 23rd November. Now what is mop-up round? Basically it is the 3rd round. Okay. Don't worry too much about the word mop-up. It is the 3rd round, which is starting on 23rd November and it goes on until 3rd December. On 3rd December, you will get the results for MCC mop-up round. Now the dates or the joining time is from 4th December to 10th December. You will be given time. If you get a seat in MCC mop-up round, you will be given 6 days, I think, 7 days will be given for you to join the college. Okay, you need to join by 10th December. Now state mop-up round, it is expected to start on 6th December and it goes on until 12th December. Okay, of course, here they have not synchronized the last date of MCC mop-up round and the last date of state mop-up round. They have not synchronized, but that's okay, right? As I said, it may not exactly happen like this. So by 10th December, the joining date for MCC mop-up round will over. State mop-up round will start on 6th December and expected to finish by 12th December. And 4 days will be given to join the colleges allotted in mop-up round. Right, this is for state. And then MCC stray vacancy round will start on 12th and it will take only 3 days to complete. 12th it will start, 14th it will complete. Basically, right, why it is so short, only 3 days? Because in this stray vacancy round, there is no registration. There is no new registration allowed, no choice filling involved, right? You cannot do choice filling. Whatever the choices filled in MCC mop-up round will be carried forward to MCC stray vacancy round. And if you get a seat in MCC stray vacancy round, this is mainly for government colleges. This MCC stray round is for government colleges, AIIMS, JIPMER, central universities. For all these, this is the deadline for MCC stray round. And then they will give again 6 days time to join the college, and the last date is 20th December 2022, by which if you get a seat in MCC stray round, you need to join the college. Now once this MCC stray round processing is completed, MCC will initiate a list of 1:10. That means the number of vacancies in deemed universities multiplied by 10. Let's say for example there are 500 seats available in all the deemed universities put together, right? That is all the 50 deemed universities, right? Roughly there are 50 deemed universities. Let's take that all the 50 deemed universities put together have 500 seats. Then MCC is supposed to create a list of 5,000 candidates and pass the list to deemed universities. Now the deemed universities can do admission only from that list of 5,000 candidates. But generally MCC used to give a long list, even though they say 1:10, generally they give more candidates to deemed universities. Now when I say deemed universities, this MCC stray does not include deemed universities, right? Deemed universities will participate in MCC only until mop-up round. At the end of mop-up round, whatever the seats are vacant will be handed over to the deemed universities, and then the list of candidates eligible for deemed university stay round will also be handed over on 14th or maybe 15th December, and the deemed universities are supposed to conduct their own stray vacancy round, which will happen from 15th to 20th December. So approximately about 5 to 6 days they will be conducting. This will happen in each college separately. Every college will conduct their own counseling. So if you are interested in a particular college, you need to register with them and you need to visit their college on a particular day so that you may be able to get a seat. Okay, depending on the number of vacancies. If there are, say for example, Ramachandra, right? Ramachandra deemed university, let's say there are 2 seats vacant. Then Ramachandra will announce a date on which you need to come to the college. Then you need to go to the college on that particular day. And for 2 seats, if 20 candidates come for counseling, then the top 2 ranked candidates who come to the college on that particular day will be given the seat. Okay, that is stray vacancy round. And then, right, a state mop-up round, as I said, will finish on 16th December. Then whatever seats vacant in state counseling, generally, right, there may be some seats vacant in private colleges. Those seats will be handed over to the private colleges. And then the state counseling authority is also supposed to create a 1:10 list. Some states don't do that, but according to Supreme Court guidelines, they should also create a 1:10 list and give it to the private colleges. And the colleges are supposed to do the admission based on that list on 3 days, that is between 18th, 19th and 20th December. So this is for state stray vacancy round. This is done at the college level. Okay, so that's how the whole counseling is to turn up. So round 1, round 2, mop-up round and stray vacancy round. So understand this overlap, understand these intricacies, so that there will be a lot of confusion that will be going on. I tell you, right? When you can already see that there is a lot of overlap. So what I'm suggesting you is be clear with your options, be clear with what exactly you want, right? Don't try to jump here, jump there, jump here, jump there, right? Don't get stressed out if one day you miss here and miss there, right? Don't get stressed out. If you get a good college, just try to stay there, right? Unless you are going to get a wonderful college for your mark, try to just stay with the college. Okay, don't stress out. Don't say that, oh, that guy is getting a college, this guy is getting a college, they are not allowing me in mop-up round, they are not allowing me in stay round, right? The rules are there, right? You can keep on shouting, you can keep on complaining, but the rules are there to follow, and you just follow and you will be peaceful, right? Thank you. Bye-bye.